What's going on, everybody? My name is Joia.
I am Ty.
And today we're talking about women in leadership in academics. Are they helpful or hated? Do you help a sister girl out? Or do you wish that they would get out? Are you a girl's girl? Or do people run when they see you, girl? Let's unpack this and more on The Real Teachers of Atlanta Season 4! We're back.
Yeah, we are back. It's been a long time. It's been a year? Has it been a year?
It's been a whole year.
What have you been doing?
Acting. I did a couple of musicals, did some choreography.
Okay.
Choreography. So I'm a little choreographer. Auditioning.
You look like a choreographer.
Do I?
Yeah, it's giving that type of vibe.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a compliment.
Yeah.
I enjoy
You're a good dancer.
Well, thank you.
So let me know if you need me to come out there and show you a few little moves.
A little 1-2 step.
1-2 step.
Give me a little.
Yeah, you know. I can put my cowboy boots on.
That's right. Are you still doing that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Boots on the ground.
Yeah, I still got my boots on the ground, but you know, it's a lot. So I don't oftentimes get to travel like they do the different trail rides and things like that. It's really fun for me. So I don't have to do all the trail ride things. I like to go out and I like to dance. And you know how dancing just put you in a whole nother mood and take your mind off things. Like you just be in your zone. You know how that go. So what else?
Well, we'll get to it.
Let's get into it.
Where have we been?
Well, I've been writing.
Okay.
I've been writing and writing and writing. I'm a third-time published author now.
Woo, woo.
My third book is coming out June the 7th, actually this week. So I know when you guys get this clip, we will be past that date. But hopefully you have went out and purchased your Leela's Revenge.
It's a great book, guys.
What remains? You have to read the first one before you can read the second one because it's absolutely will make a difference. You have to read the first one. So that's what I've been doing. Just working on different projects, with my media group. And hopefully I'll get to see you again with the projects that I'm working on. I think we make a great team.
I thought we did really good.
With the creators of Atlanta. Yeah. So we're going to definitely run that back. I know everybody's been busy doing their own thing, traveling, working on other stuff. So got a new set.
We got a new set. It's just the two of us.
There we go. Yeah, I know y'all seen the video.
Insert video here.
I've been asked to put out a statement. So here's the statement. I'm not coming back to the Real Teachers of Atlanta. For the last few months of season 3, I think I just had enough of all the drama. My producer reached out to me and I already told him I'm not coming back. So I don't know what the girls are doing. As for me, it's a no at this time until I see some changes.
Stop the cap.
I had quit these girls. Well, it's not even plural.
Y'all, she quit. Ty quit the podcast. So, Ty, why did you quit the podcast?
Are you asking me why I quit the podcast? You should know why I quit the podcast. Okay, so why I quit the podcast. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I quit the podcast on many different reasons. I feel like that we was in our R&B era as a group. I feel like we were disconnected and I don't feel like we can come together as a team like we did before and really gel and give a great show, give the people what they want as a team. I just didn't feel like that we weren't in a place that we could do that. And also there were other things where communication was a problem. I think I'm gonna just stop there because I don't want to say too much. but communication was definitely a problem. Now, so communication was probably one of the biggest ones, and just, we were showing up, or I was showing up, or we were showing up, and all of us are not showing up. So those type of things. What do you think?
Yeah, just to echo that, the communication, it's kind of like when you put out a fire right here, and there's a fire going on over here.
Yeah.
So little fires were just kind of popping up everywhere. But those little fires were the communication. I think, communication is a very, very big thing when it comes to just relationships and just business. There's still lots of love.
Oh, yeah. The love
there
has always been there. Yeah, the love has always been there. And I think because of the love that, we were able to come back and bring it back. And I think we're no different from any other groups that have their issues. Some of them break up, and some of them are able to reconcile and bring it back. So here we are. And we brought it back. So we'll see what happens. Yeah. So
yeah.
If you have any questions that you would like to ask, just drop them in the chat. So what are we talking about today?
We're talking about women in leadership in the academic world.
Okay. Before we get into that, you got some health tea for us?
I do. So I found out that stress makes you ugly.
It's a lot.
It will make you ugly.
Okay, well, yeah.
This
got a lot of stressful people going around.
I'll put my specs on.
Not the glasses.
And my blue light glasses, but I felt like it was appropriate for this segment.
Very. It's giving what it was supposed to give.
Okay. So there was a study that found that elevated levels of stress can cause cortisol and adrenaline to trigger breakouts, low libido. For my friends, that means you don't feel like getting it on. Hormonal changes and premature aging. Things like exercise, spending time with friends, saying no, meditation can mitigate stress. What you think about that?
I believe that. But you said stress can make you...
That's what the study said.
Be unattractive.
The title of the study said that stress will make you ugly. Oh! Now, do I think that stress will make you ugly? That was kind of harsh, but I do think that stress can cause a lot of issues with your outer appearance.
I think so too. Yeah, because if you're stressed out, I mean, quite naturally, you're not taking care of yourself. There's no self-care going on. You need to self-care to maintain your everything, your appearance, your inner and your outer. Yeah. So I do believe that stress. Stop being stressed. What are some ways we can stop being stressed?
I think now the girlies are really looking into yoga, Pilates, meditation.
I do Pilates.
Have you tried Pilates?
I like Pilates.
Really?
I do. So I'm doing Pilates at home right now.
Okay, that's still Pilates, girl.
Girl, yeah. So at first I was like, but I really enjoy it.
Do you?
Yeah. So I'm not doing I'm doing the equipment, but I'm not doing the gym equipment with Pilates. I know there may be some gym equipment with Pilates, but for the ball, the ring, I'm loving it.
Yeah, that's still Pilates.
I get up every morning and
you looking svelte? And how you say it?
I don't know, girl.
Svelte, like slim? Svelte? I think that's the word.
Yeah, we're going to go with that.
Dre, isn't it svelte? I'm not sure. That's our producer, y'all. Okay.
All right, y'all. You finished, girl?
I'm done.
All right, let's get into this group chat.
All right.
So, what's in the group chat we're talking about today? We're talking about Georgia. Georgia is getting complaints about special education services. Let's look at this clip.
Georgia is seeing a surge in complaints that schools aren't providing legally required special education services. A review of state records shows formal complaints against school districts more than doubled from 156 in 2021 to 318 last year. In just 1 year, the state found districts out of compliance 190 times, mostly for failing to provide a, quote, free appropriate public education, not following students' IEPs, or not properly developing and updating those plans. The state says more complaints now come from school staff, cover multiple students at once, and are popping up even in districts that rarely had problems before, signs of possible systemic issues. Advocates say they're overwhelmed with calls from families who can't get promised services like one-on-one support or speech therapy, often because of staff shortages.
So,
wow.
Right. So,
Ooh.
so why? So the teachers are not doing what they're supposed to do when it comes to these IEPs.
Mm-hmm.
The children are not getting their services.
Right.
That's not good.
No, we've seen this before at the school where where I met you.
Oh, well, you met me at. But it's becoming a big issue. The kids are not getting their services. We know that this is illegal documentation.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around kids not getting what they need from their IEP services. I know if you're in the general education setting, children are not always getting what they need from the general education teacher. We've heard these arguments. We've talked about this over time, so many times, of the neglect that children with disabilities receive. And I know a lot of my friends that have children that have disabilities. They're not putting them in school because of the services.
So where are they putting them?
I'm sorry, y'all. They're homeschooling.
Oh.
Like, some parents are really afraid to send their kids to the public schools because the lack of services that they're getting. So as you can see in this clip, they're talking about the lack of services, that the IEP services are not being met, and it could be a teacher shortage.
So what are they saying? That there aren't enough co-teachers servicing the students? They're not getting their accommodations, their read-to, their...
Right. They're not getting the services at all. And this is going on widespread in Georgia. And it could be because of a teacher shortage. But, if you don't have... We just don't have enough teachers sometimes to fill in these spaces. And sometimes you don't have a special education teacher to go into those general education classrooms to support. So the kids are getting thrown in and they getting whatever the general education kids are getting.
That's kind of shocking to me because IEPs are legal documents. So if nothing else is mandated in a school, I would think that those secure documents, you have to adhere to whatever the IEP is illustrating. So either they don't have enough teachers or they're thinking that the parents aren't going to catch it.
So it's definitely an issue. So hopefully 26-27 school year that they can rectify this situation. But as of right now, as we can see, there are a lot of students that are in the Georgia schools that are not getting their services for their disability.
Well, I'm thinking also that when I said that the parents aren't thinking that it's going to get, teachers don't think that the parents are going to catch it. There are a lot of teachers that I have come across that say that parents don't read the documents. So because they believe that the parents are not well versed in the legalities of IEPs, they pretty much do whatever they want to do with the students in the schools. But what I am finding is that a lot of parents are becoming more knowledgeable about what the document means. And so you have things like this that happen, unfortunately.
Parents are, like you said, becoming very well aware. They're getting advocates.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're bringing advocates to the meeting, and I'm glad of that. Yeah. If you don't know the lingo, if you don't know what's going on, I think it's absolutely great that you're getting support in that area. Okay, let's move along.
All right.
Women in education and leadership. Let's talk about it.
All right. Well, let's just get to it. Do you think that they're easier to work with or more difficult to work with?
Ooh. I think women are difficult to work with.
Period.
In general.
Yeah. Why is that?
Well, we can be emotional.
Mm-hmm.
We can be cliquish.
Mm-hmm.
Those are two strong points. Or do I feel like we're not educated enough? Absolutely not. I think women are very smart, very knowledgeable on how to lead. That's not the issue. But I think some of us, not all of us, we have an issue when it comes to leadership. We've seen it.
Oh, have we?
Oh, what are your experiences?
So there is never a question on whether or not women are educated enough. Women are very, very intelligent, and we are great organizers. We have the ability to emotionally disconnect sometimes, and to get the job done.
You think so?
Sometimes. However, in my experience, I have found that women overcompensate, I believe, because they work in a patriarchal society where the higher up you go, the more you interact with men who are in leadership. Like you had a statistic that you were talking about. What is it? The stat?
So what I researched was women hold roughly 80% of teaching positions in the U.S., but they only fill 30% of those higher positions like superintendent roles, things of that nature. So the higher up, you see more men. In the schools, you see more women. And women, we're great when it comes for impact for students. We're good when it comes to student performance. We're good when it comes to fostering inclusive learning environments. So we're good, like we're good at all these things. And I honestly think I would love to see more men in leadership when it comes to the school.
Absolutely, right.
And have those women. I think women, because I don't really think men do a great job when it comes to mandating rules, when it comes to fostering and when we talk about student performance and inclusion, because women really sit down, they look at the numbers, they analyze charts, they're looking on how we can bring the community. Not to say all men don't do that.
Right.
But I think that women will be more useful in those higher positions more so than men. I think men really should hone in and doing leadership more. I would love to see more men in those leaderships inside the schools, because I feel like the discipline, for one, would be so much better.
Absolutely.
I think it's, sometimes it's just hard for young males in some cultures to respect women when it comes into those leadership roles when they're inside the schools.
Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I think women are naturally nurturers. So when it comes to really laying down the hammer, sometimes we are not strong in that area. Not to say that there are not some strong principals in administration teams, but that are female led. But we do need more male presence in the school. I mean, that's just the balance of masculine and feminine energy. But what has been your experience with female leadership?
Inside the school or just overall?
Inside the school.
Okay, inside the school. I'm trying to really hone in to see if...
Hone in. See. It shouldn't be too difficult.
I know, right, girl?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What are you honing in on?
I'm trying to get my thoughts together. That's all. Quit trying to make something out of that, Joy. Okay, when it comes to women leadership, I've had some good apples. I don't like the face that you're giving.
No, I'm supporting you.
Okay, I think I've had some good apples and I've had some bad apples. I don't know. It's something about women in leadership. I think they try to exert their I'm in charge. That's sometimes what I have gotten.
Yeah.
Like, baby, I know that you're in charge. That's not what it's about. But I feel like this is a partnership. Now, I'm not going to disrespect, my leader, but
Right.
I feel like sometimes, some women forget that this is the role that you're in. I've seen some unprofessionalism. The way that you talk to your employees.
Okay.
I've seen that. I've seen some of them come unglued.
Unglued?
Yeah. Like,
What you mean unglued? I've seen some that are unhinged.
Same thing. Yeah, when I mean unglued, like you, instead of handling something the way in a professional manner, you kind of spaz out.
Okay, so I have seen the not so much being unhinged. It's more so a passive aggressiveness. Like I have dealt with some great female leaders in academics. They are professional. They're kind. They want to really see you grow. And then there are some that I would believe could live under a bridge somewhere, like as a troll.
Okay.
You act like a troll.
You act like a troll. Give me an example of acting like a troll.
Acting like a troll.
Yeah.
Not like you're trolling on social media, but an actual troll. The little dolls with the hair. You've seen them. If they were a human being, I could imagine that.
Oh my God.
An example. So I have dealt with women in leadership where I believe they have something called the queen bee syndrome. Like it's an actual syndrome where they assert their dominance over the team. They are usually in isolation and they do that in order to not create competition.
Okay.
Which is really interesting.
Because these are people that they can control.
Exactly.
Okay. So they want to be in control.
Right. That's what I have witnessed from afar. I think my experience in education, once I've seen how you treat people, then I distance myself. It's very much, if you're walking down the hallway and I'm walking down the hallway and I've seen how nasty you are to people, we're just going to walk past each other. I'm not going to make an effort to speak to you.
And that's another thing. For me, I feel like if you're in leadership, the least that you can do is speak to the people that you work with.
Absolutely.
Like you cannot like me or like someone, but at the very minimum, this is a business.
It is.
We can't go around talking about, I get what you're saying. Oh, I'm going to walk straight past you. I have seen it. I have done it too.
You have never seen me do something.
No, I'm saying I have not particularly you, but I'm saying I have been in the hallway.
Right.
Where I have seen two women in leadership walk straight past each other and nobody spoke.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was there. I was walking too. I was like, But what I'm saying is, if you're in a leadership position, because this is what we're speaking on, we're speaking on women in leadership. At the very minimum, you need to be, hello, good morning, not to throw your hand up, not to walk by and act like you don't see people. Don't just automatically come to me and say something. If it's in the morning, greet me. Hey, Prentice Smith, good morning. How you doing? It don't have to be like that all the time, but don't pass me 5 times in one day. And then when there's a problem, you walk up to me. I just don't get how people in leadership are not speaking to the people that work up under them.
Right.
These are the people that you need to support you and helping you do the things that you need to do. Because sometimes some women feel like they're bigger than the program.
Well, that's what I was about to say.
And the program have to show them that they're not bigger than the program.
Well, nobody's bigger than the program.
Nobody's bigger than the program. But sometimes people feel like they're bigger than the program.
Mm-hmm.
Not you gonna look at me like that. But I love those women that are in leadership that pulls the next person up.
Absolutely.
Not afraid to show them how to move to the next level. You know, I'm here. I've been there. This is what you want to go. Tell me what you want to do. Let's help you to get there. Not just you're my friend and I'm doing it. No, because you are a woman.
That's right.
Or you are a young man and this is where you're saying that you want to go. Let's try to get you there. You know, and that's what, and in all honesty, that's what we supposed to do. Lift the next person up.
Yeah, that's ideal. But I think at the end of the day, for the women that do have issues in leadership, I think it's a mindset that some women have where they feel that they have to, I'm trying to say something without saying it. It's like they almost have to beat the patriarchal system before they can be swallowed up by it, if that makes sense. Because it is such a male-dominated industry, with even within education, the higher up you get, you don't see a lot of female superintendents. Right. And so for certain women, they are playing chess with you and you don't even know it. It is a game to them because they know that at any moment they could be disposable. Which is a poor mindset to have. Why
is it that you think we don't see a lot of women in those superintendent positions or higher up in the county positions? Why is it?
I don't know, because I see a lot of female principals.
That's what I'm saying.
But the higher up you get, you don't see a lot of women in those positions. So
it's male dominated. And again, I'll go back to saying, I think we need to see more men on the lower spectrum of leadership versus the highest spectrum, because I absolutely think there are a lot of smart. Have I worked up on a lot of smart women? Absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely. But, you know, just from hearing from other people, experiences, I don't know what it is, but oftentimes we get in these positions and we forget the people in the trenches, that you were in the trenches. We forget what it means to be nice.
To just be nice.
Let's start there.
It's a nightmare for certain people.
It's a nightmare for certain people. Some people are hating to get up and come to work because we got to face you.
Well, just to piggyback off of that, these are some signs that you are a difficult leader. So here's quiz time. All right. So if you spend a lot of time in isolation, so staff chooses not to interact with you, and I'm not talking about your core group of friends. I mean, in general, the staff does not want to be around you. Never shows gratitude to staff, never a simple thank you or hello, or even if you're leaving the school, hey, thank you for your services. Where are you going next? If you ever need anything, here is a letter of recommendation. It's just not even looking up from their desk. It's just sign get out of my office. Just put your name right there.
Put your name right there.
Bye. Okay.
Nice hat. Well,
it's not even a nice having you.
Yeah.
Next. Because you know it's a line at the door. Never mind. All right. High turnover rate.
Boom.
Nobody wants to come back.
School I met you at.
But you know what? She wasn't a bad person, though. Like, she wasn't a unhinged leader.
I'll give it at the bare minimum, she spoke.
She spoke and she was kind. There were just some other things that just weren't in place.
Yeah, she did. She was kind.
She was a nice person. Yeah.
She had her ways. And I guess we all do.
Yeah. But the high turnover rate, that is a sign that even if you're nice, that you're still missing certain parts.
Scared of I don't know. That's a whole nother different conversation. But yeah, high turnover rate. Okay. When the folks say I'm out, I'm out. What else we got?
Yeah, there's just those three things, really. Isolation, never showing gratitude, high turnover rate.
Okay. So You got a question that you want to ask our audience? You got anything that you want to leave them with?
I do. I want to know, what are some of your legal tips and tricks to combat a toxic boss? Because people are really struggling. I mean, legal, not anything that's going to get you locked up or anything that's mean, but simple things. Like, for example, if you're walking down the hallway and you have a toxic boss that says, I need to meet with you right now. Like, if there's a sense of urgency, I need to meet with you right now because of something maybe you didn't turn in a lesson plan or whatever they feel like they need to meet with you about. Simply pause and say, you know, what is it that you need to meet with me about? It needs to be in an email. There has to be some type of paper trail. Respond
to when your people email you. Respond, because you will want that same respect.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So respond. It's okay to be the boss, and it's also okay to respond. Those are just what's the word? Ethics. Yeah. Those are just good ethics. To good mannerism.
They don't be responding.
But let you don't respond, it's a problem. But anyway, what did you take away from this? Or what can we give our people to take away from this? So go ahead.
I think when you are an employee or if you're working anywhere and you're dealing with a particular person, don't take it personally.
Yeah.
A lot of times when, since we're talking about women in leadership, it has absolutely nothing to do with you as a person. And people take things so personally. Oh, she doesn't like me, or she's doing this. Now, when it is coming to a part where there's harassment.
Okay.
And then you need to file something. Not going to your HR, because HR is not your friend. They're trying to make sure that that company does not go under.
Okay.
So you need to take it a step further. That's why I was saying have a paper trail. Make sure that you record every meeting and have a paper trail with email. But what I really want for our viewers to understand, when you are in education, it is a game. You are in the game. And you would think that it's not so political and it's not about the kids, but it's a business at the end of the day.
At the end, it is a business.
Go in there, do your work, and go home. That's it.
And since you had something, to give to the employees or the teachers or what have you, for me, it's just going out to leadership, because I know that leaders are watching. Just, if you don't, I'm not saying this is for all leaders, but be cordial to your people at the very minimum. You're not going to like your whole staff, or you're not going to like your whole staff ways. That's just the way it is. However, these are people that work for you. We're all here to service these kids. At the end of the day, we have one common goal, and that's to service the kids. We could be nice. We could speak. We can be cordial. That's all that I have.
And one more thing, the same people that you meet going up are the same people you will meet coming down. And be very careful with how you treat people, because you may be on the top right now, but karma, I promise you, it may not come back this year. It may not come back 5 years from now. But when it swings back, you're going to remember all of the people that you mistreated. So that's just a word to the wise.
All right. And on that note, child.
All right. Thank you. This is another episode of The Real Teachers of Atlanta. Please make sure that you follow us on all platforms. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube, of course. And we're on Threads. It was so good seeing you all. I'm so glad we're back.
I know. So, yes. It's been a while.
I know.
Wow. And we're just warming up. Yeah, I'm out of words. I'm out of words, but I am so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be sitting here with you. I'm so glad for our space.
Yes.
And I'm so glad to bring the conversation back. Y'all been asking. So here we are. Thank you for watching. You can find me at Ty P. Smith. You can find me at Ty P. Smith on Instagram. I think I'm that on Facebook. I don't know. But yeah, Ty P. Smith.
And I'm Joia A. Carter on Instagram. All right. Bye.